In this presentation, I would like to show how to connect 2 kilowatt RF system operating at 1356 megahertz into the cooling that is our chiller. In order to accomplish that, we have to use fittings that are provided in a package that was delivered with the generator and install on a back panel of the generator both fittings. We have to use a half-inch wrench to tighten it. Firmly, but do not over tighten it. The next step is to connect water fittings on the back of the tuner. In this case, everything was provided in the package. Please remove the nuts that are normally installed on that. Remove them entirely. The best results are with the a 10 millimeters nylon tubing with a 6.3 millimeters inner diameter. Install compression ring about 3 millimeters from the edge of the nylon tubing and press into the fitting to the end, so the edge of the compression ring meets the outlet, and tighten it in such a way for that purpose. Use the wrench, it's just 5/8. Again, do it firmly, but do not over tighten it. When it's done, we do the next piece of a nylon tubing. We're inserting it and tightening the nut. The same range, 5/8 of an inch. Firmly, but do not over tighten it. If generator and tuner are working in the same system, it is recommended to connect them together and use one chiller for the whole system. In that case, use a piece of a nylon tubing. It could be also a latex tubing, but nylon is recommended because it's not too soft, offers some turdiness. Connect it to the output from generator and reinstall on the input to the tuner to the end. It must be secure. The best way will be using a few tie wraps to hold it together, because later pressure of the water may cause to pop it out, which we don't want it. It will be very undesirable event. So it's recommended to use 1 or 2 tie wraps on each of the tubing to hold it tight and to withstand the pressure. The same we have to repeat on the output, on the outlet of the water from the generator. When this is done, we have to connect our system to the chiller. In that case, we are using, again, latex or nylon tubing. That is the best is about 12 millimeters in outside diameter, which is about a half of an inch. We have to identify which tubing is an outlet connection, and we are inserting it to the inlet of the generator. Then the remaining piece, that will be the inlet on the chiller, we are connecting to the second tube of a tuner, the outlet. We're pushing it in the best we can. Again, using few tie wraps. On one end and also on the outlet from the chiller. The length of the nylon tubing should be between 6 to 10 centimeters, 60 to 100 millimeters in length. That is enough for the good firm connection. Now, reviewing the system, from the outlet of the chiller, we come into the inlet of the generator. From the outlet of the generator, we come into the inlet of the tuner, and from the outlet of a tuner, we're coming back to the inlet of a chiller. That is it. The water flow that is required, it should be about 1 gallon per minute, 1 to 2 gallons per minute. That means about 3.5 liter to 7 liters per minute is enough. Don't need any more. The temperature setting should be something around 20 Celsius. That is very good temperature and doesn't need to be any lower. Thank you.